Hi everyone, for this question we're going to find the focus, directrix and vertex for each of the following parabolas, and we were going to sketch the graph. So first of all, we make the standard form from this equation. So this is our general form, we already expanded. So to put it in the standard form, we need to put in everything back to the bracket. So the term with x squared we remaining at left hand side. The term without x squared, we move it to the right hand side. So we start completing the square where x put in the bracket square. Term of bx here, the value of b we're going to divide by 2, which is 4 divided by 2, which is 2. Then we're going to minus back these 2 square. So we plus 4, it will become negative 14. Then after we done doing our left hand side in the bracket, now we need to do the factorization at the right hand side. So for the right hand side, all the coefficient y here to be factorized out. So when negative 14 factorized out negative 6, which means that this is negative 14 divided by negative 6. So it gives you this positive 7 over 3. So from here, we can read out our information where x will be equal to negative 2, y will be equal to negative 3 over 7, and 4p, which is the coefficient of y that we factorized just now, negative 6, p will be negative 3 over 2. So we observe this standard form equation of the parabola start with x squared, which means that our shape will be open upward or downward, which is vertically parabola, open upward or open downward. And we see the p value here is negative, means our parabola is open downward. So when our parabola is open downward, our focal point will be within this parabola and directrix line will be in the opposite. So from here, we continue to answer our question. Vertex B, which is negative 2, negative 7 over 3, our x, y, and x and y coordinate. And then when I want to find focus point, so we get our vertex here, negative 2, negative 7 over 3. So p value is negative, already indicate that this is parabola open downward. So the value here, I want the value is not with the positive negative. The value here is 3 over 2, which means that this distance is 3 over 2 unit. Here also 3 over 2 unit. Therefore, when we want to find this focal point, we will move downward 3 over 2 unit from the vertex. So when you're moving downward, the y coordinate will going to operate. So moving up down is y coordinate to be in the operation. If you're moving left right, your x coordinate will be going to operate with the value. So going down, negative 7 over 3 need to minus 3 over 2. So be careful here, I just take the value. The negative I didn't take because negative already help us to indicate that it is open downward. So if we put a distance in negative 3 over 2, it seems like not very suitable. So I just want to indicate this distance is in the 3 over 2 unit. So simplify this focus point. It will give you negative 23 over 6. Then continue with the directrix line. So directrix line is a horizontal line. So horizontal line formula is start with y equals to some value. So what is the value here? So refer our vertex. Our vertex always our reference point here. When you're moving upward means our y value negative 7 over 3 will be add on 3 over 2. So this is our equation. So moving up plus moving down minus. Here we have negative 5 over 6. Then lastly, we're going to sketch this graph in the Cartesian. here we have our x-axis and our y-axis. I make it up a bit because you can see all our coordinate here is 4 and negative part. So start with the vertex, -2, so and -7 over here. So open downward with this point -7 over 3 and label it vertex as -2, -7 over 3 is your vertex. Focal point downward some more, so which is here. Focal point we label -2, -23 over 6, and directrix. Directrix is a line with negative, so it doesn't go up quadrant 1 and 2. So it's still at below here, below x-axis, where this line y equals to -5 over 6. This is our directrix line. So label your directrix, label your value, label your origin, label your x-axis, y-axis, your vertex, and your focus point. So that's all for this. Thank you for watching.